Sounds ready. Javier Milei, an economist, releases his book in Tucumán today.
Yeah, we're here to show off the book called Economic Policy Against the Clock. And yep, we're going to be showcasing it at the Sheraton Hotel at 9 p.m. tonight.
Argentina lives against the clock?
You got it. We're seriously on a tight schedule here. Argentina, after years of just blatantly pumping up the total market demand, is now staring down low growth, heading straight into a recession and sky-high inflation. We've got to grab the bull by the horns, get our economy in check, and seriously, we're pressed for time. Look, the central bank, they faced a speculative attack back in January, but they were on their toes and hiked the interest rate. They took some steps to rein in the black market dollar, right? And that's bought the economy about 180 days for Minister Kishilov to kick off this plan to tighten up public spending and prevent the budget deficit from blowing up, which would stop the crazy money supply growth and as a result, put an end to the inflation and the currency devaluation.
And that's going to be possible because Argentines fear deepening the current crisis.
Essentially, unavoidable cutbacks are on the horizon, confirmed by any economist. Facing them head-on is key. Otherwise, they'll catch you off guard. In Argentina, we've struggled to handle this smoothly, often resulting in economic turmoil, inflation, depreciated currency, and significant social and financial impacts. Basically, in Argentina, they never let us do things in an orderly way. Adjustments always led to chaos. And man, we paid for that chaos with inflation, devaluation, and a serious slump in the economy and real wages. In other words, it hit society hard. What we're putting on the table is a stabilization program that won't hurt society, you know? One thing we're showing is that our kind of adjustment program, yeah, it'll totally crush the inflation rate to under 5%. But also it won't trigger a recession, and let me tell you, if we can create a confidence shock, it might even boost the economy.
Look, but the government's got to buy into this. Do you think the government's really up for listening to folks who aren't on their side?
I see that as way more complicated, mainly because the debate is just messed up. The political and economic scenes all tainted, and what's worse, even the economist discussions are polluted. You know, there's a bunch of economists who, instead of doing serious work, they're playing the political game, you know? Not sure if I'm making myself clear. Look, an economist should be technical. So they've got to stick to certain standards, got to respect budget limits. You can't just say anything. But nowadays, with this reclaiming politics as the art of the possible, it seems that many understood it as, let's kill the economy because it brings bad news. And deep down, all this flowering of heterodoxy is costing us dearly. And that if we don't manage to correct it in time, the year on the level of activity is going to be strong, and the social damage is going to be strong. So it's better to do it in an orderly way than to do it messy. Why is that? Because the difference is all about the social impact. Big thanks to you guys for the report.